A lot of times people have nerves when they're about to start or already feel like they're ready to start. It's always that something that just keeps you from starting. So today I'm here to help you. I'm going to give you the easiest tips, the easiest ways to let your nerves down and to start your channel, because it's time, girl. It's definitely time. It's time to let your hair down, okay? And show the world who you are. Okay, you guys, so what I want to say, number one, please remember this, guys, because this is going to be definitely your motivation into starting your channel. Please remember that YouTube doesn't require you to be perfect. YouTube doesn't require you to have the best camera. YouTube doesn't require you to have the best phone, the best hairstyle, the best outfit of the day, okay? YouTube doesn't have any of those requirements, okay? You don't need a uniform to show up. You don't need a resume, okay? You just come and you be your true, authentic self. So that would be to always be real, you guys. A lot of viewers, your audience, they want to see authentic. They want to see you be real. They can read through the camera, you guys. So when you come on and you given the image that, you know, you're portraying to be someone else, or it's not your true authentic self, a lot of people won't even bother to subscribe, sit around, or finish the video. So you want to be your true authentic self, okay? People relate better to you when you're being your true authentic self. So don't worry about what people got to say about you guys. Listen, you only live once, okay? So live your life. You think I care what people got to say about me? No. I love coming on here. I love doing YouTube. I'm going to come on here and do what I want to do, how I want to do it, how God has planned for me. Guys, we can't live in fear, because then we'll never start. You understand what I'm saying? So just get started. Even if you don't make a long video, you can make a 60-second video. They even have shorts now. So if you feel more comfortable starting off with just making shorts, do that. Whatever floats your boat, at least you started. Okay, guys, now once you actually started, please make sure you are in this thing, okay? Because the reason I say that, YouTube, right? They want to see consistency out of you before they start suggesting you more. Like if you want to be seen on page 1, page 2, page 3, and things of that sort, so other people can find your channel easier. YouTube wants to see you be more consistent. They want to see you upload on a regular. They want to kind of see that you have a schedule. Just like if you would go to any other job and, you know, you pull up one day and you don't come the next, or the next couple of days, you know, you might be getting fired. Of course, YouTube is not going to fire you, but YouTube is just not going to see you as being as serious as they would want you to be, so they wouldn't recommend you on page 1 or page 2. When people search whatever type of content you're posting, whatever your niche is, it'll be harder to find you if you aren't consistent. So guys, I'll be real with you. I just started my channel maybe about almost a month now. It hasn't been a full month yet. And I make sure that I get up and post something every day, you know. Even if it's a short, like I said, make sure you're posting something just so that, you know, YouTube see that you are consistent, that you are in this thing, that you're serious about where you're going with this thing. Okay, next, you guys, this is really important, you guys, so please pay attention. Everything I'm sharing is good for me, but it's also good for you. All right, so guys, a lot of times in our videos, we could, let's say our topic of the day is makeup. So when we're recording, a lot of times before we actually get to the topic, we start talking about other things, we branch off, and we're just talking about a lot of other things before we get to the main topic of the. And to be real, sometimes it's a bit dragged out, okay? You don't want to drag things out, because a lot of times if you got new people coming to your channel, they're trying to get to the point of what it is that you're talking about. And if you're talking, you know, about all these other things, you lost them. I see people write it down in comment sections all the time on other people's pages. So from an audience side, as YouTube content creators, if we're taking too long to get to the point, they're gone. They clicked off. They went to watch someone else's video that they feel like they could get to the point with. So guys, make sure you get straight to the point. We give a little warm up, about what you're going to talk about, but don't drag it, okay? Also with the intros and the outros, guys, mostly the intros. The outros is okay because it's at the end of your video, right? But your intro, sometimes if your intro is too long as well, you lost them at the intro. They didn't even get a chance to wait or have enough patience to wait to see what it is that you're talking about. So, guys, just don't make things too long. You don't want like a 2-minute long intro about your personal life. It's beautiful, don't get me wrong, but if you could fast forward it a little bit or, just minimize it, that'll be great for the audience side, if I'm making sense. Okay, guys, next I would say to also make sure whatever it is that you're talking about, we could be talking about flowers, we could be talking about candles, we could be talking about shoes, fashion, whatever you guys are talking about, make sure when you're talking about whatever it is that you're talking about, you're including some type of education in that. When I say education, I mean some knowledge behind whatever it is that you're talking about, so people know you know what you're talking about. Basically, if it's better explained. So whatever I'm talking about, if I'm better explaining it, the audience side likes that as well. I feel like it's something that you guys would want to know. It would keep you guys more in tune. So if I get on here talking about my new lipstick, I know about my lipstick before I tell you guys about my lipstick. I have an idea of my lipstick. Okay, guys, so next, I also want to talk about our niches. I speak about this quite often. I talked about it in my last video. Make sure you guys go watch that if you haven't. It's how to get more views on your channel using TubeBuddy. And that's another thing I want to talk about, but you guys make sure you watch that video. Let's talk about your niche, okay? So again, let's say my niche is beauty. My content is fashion, lifestyle, gaming, whatever your content is. Sometimes we get so deep in our own content that when new people come, yeah, it's nice to our regular gang members and family members and subscribe accounts, and it's nice for them to get to know us on a personal level. But sometimes when we get so wrapped up in our personal and that's all we're posting, it's kind of hard for the new audience to find anything relatable. Not even relatable, but YouTube just wouldn't suggest your personal vlogs on a page 1, page 2 if you're new to YouTube. It's kind of hard to do that. So what I like to do is every 3 to 5 videos that I personally post of my content, of things that I like to post, I include relatable content like that can help someone else. So if I learn something, anything that I learn when it comes to analytics, TubeBuddy, anything that's gonna help me with my platform, I share it. I share it with you guys. I share it with a friend. Whoever I can share this information with, I share it with. I don't hold back on information. If I could help someone, I'll help someone. So definitely, if you learn anything along the way, along your journey, share it. Share it. It also makes you more authentic. So guys, if you haven't watched my last video, again, go watch it. But it's also going to just be focusing mostly on TubeBuddy, which I want to throw in here before the end of this video. Let me tell you, TubeBuddy seriously will be your best friend. The reason I say that is because we can't call YouTube, right? We don't have no phone, no. We have phones, but we just don't have no phone number to get in contact with YouTube. So the best way we could, take YouTube hints is through what we see on the app, like suggestions and things that pop up on our pages. Most of the things that's popping up on our pages is top trends, like what's trending right now. Basically, how those people made it to the top trends is from their tags, their titles, and their description. So there's a lot of competition in the YouTube field just because everyone's making content, okay? And because of that, sometimes we all have similar tags, we have similar titles. Let's say Rihanna came out with a new Fenty product and, 10 people copped them and we all giving that review and we all just so happenly just to use the same title, review on Fenty skincare. It's going to be harder to find our channels because we all use the same titles and we all use the same tags. To avoid that, so much of the competition and to, guide a little differently, you would need different tags from them. You would need different titles. It could all be similar. Of course, it's going to be similar. But to make yours different and to make yours stand out, It will be your title, your tags, also your thumbnails, but mostly your titles and your tags, okay? TubeBuddy will help you get the best title. TubeBuddy will help you get the best tags and the best descriptions for your video. TubeBuddy tells your competition level for the title you're using. TubeBuddy tell you what tags you should use and which tags you shouldn't use. To me, that's very helpful because how else would I know if this tag is good or not? How else? I think it's good. It sounds good to me. I think it would sound good to y'all. But how do YouTube feel? Do YouTube feel like it's a good tag? Are they gonna put me on page 1, page 2, page 3, or do they feel like it's not a good tag and then they're not gonna like suggest it anywhere? So yeah, guys, make sure you guys pay attention to that. If you guys want me to do a video more focusing on analytics, drop that down in the comments because I will do that as well. I'm learning more and more and more by the day about our analytics, guys. And again, I'm here to share. Share. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully this video was helpful for you. And if it was, make sure you share with a Bratt or two. Later, gang.